Welcome, viewers, to this interesting episode. Today, we'll be having a very important conversation about real estate. Now, most people think real estate is all about buying houses in Lekki, but investors, smart investors, are moving into something really different: farm estates. Now, the question is it just another trend, or is it actually profitable? Today, we have two amazing personalities joining this conversation. With me is
Blessing Ohensai,
who believes farm estate is the future, and
Shimilori Antonio.
she still in doubt. So walk with us. Mr. Blessing, first I have some questions for you. What exactly is farm estate?
All right, thank you very much. Farm estate, I would say, has come to stay. In as much as Nigeria economy is concerned. Farm estate, it has to do with acquiring a land. It could be in medium scale or large scale of land, and planting some crops, which could be cash crop, that will tend to yield you a large sum of money, either now or in future. Thank you.
Okay. A large sum of land that promises to yield money in the future. Okay, also, people believe that when you buy a farmland, you own the land and the produce. Is that how true? How true? Would like to know.
Okay, yeah, if you look at real estate in general, you will discover that most people, they are currently moving into farm business. Most people are now acquiring land, and also not just acquiring land, even with the crops in it. And most real estate company, they brought out a system in which allows an investor to purchase the land with the crops on it, and the crops can vary in as much as it is a cash crop. So there's a possibility and a certainty that people buys land, and also with different kind of plantation, and those plantation could be cocoa plantation, palm plantation, plantain plantation, and the rest of it. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Blessing, thank you very much for that detail. Well, I used to feel like when it comes to farming, you have to have idea on farming before you can venture into it. But now you're talking about farm estates, which obviously has to do with farming. So before I can invest in farm estates, don't I have to have idea on farming before I invest?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I will say yes, I'll say no.
Okay.
Yeah, reason being, I believe till now, a lot of people are still in doubt about these farm estates. A lot of people are sitting back, waiting to see the outcome, either in the future, in the years to come. They want to see the outcome before they can say, okay, I now believe in it. Let me now invest into it.
True.
Well, I also said no, because of the plan in which most companies are brought out. You don't need to have an idea. What concerns you is bring in your money. Let your money start working for you. Bring in your money. Let them do all of the tilling of the soil, and also the selling of the products for you, while you get your return at the end of a particular year. Yes.
Okay,
so you don't need to have an idea. You don't need to.
Okay. So I don't have to have an idea on farming before I can invest. I can invest with having zero idea on farming.
Yes, in as much as you're an investor.
Okay.
So the company does all of those.
Does all of it for you.
That's smart.
Yes, actually really nice. Another question that I have or I've been thinking about is, So the crop, do I have to decide the kind of crop that I want on? Because Dory said something that the land is yours and the crop on it is yours. So am I the one that will determine the crop I want on my land, or does the company decide the crop that they want to plant on my land?
Okay, yeah, thank you very
Interesting.
much. Well, on that, you will discover that most companies they have different plan.
Okay.
Yeah, it all depends on the plan you want to bring in. But if you are the type who have you have different plan, and those plans are the different crops comes with it. While you also a particular plan which you just
Decide.
purchase the land only. Why you not decide on the kind of crop you want to plant there. Then on
Okay.
the company's part, they also have different plantation, like I said before. All those crops I mentioned, those cash crop I mentioned before, cocoa, palm, but plantain, and the rest of it. So you make a choice of the crop you want to,
plant.
invest in that you want.
Okay, so the company already has a list of crops they are going to plant.
Yes, exactly.
My part is just to choose which
for me.
particular one I want to subscribe to.
Exactly.
Or you buy a bare land.
Okay, so
Yeah,
so if I'm buying a bare land, I can do whatever.
You can
I
do
don't have
Whatever.
Yes, whatever. Even if it's even livestock you want to put in there, it is not left for you in as much as you have an idea of farm business.
Okay, I feel like as an investor that has zero idea on farming, it's better to just leave it up to the company,
The company.
and sit back and enjoy
Your money. Allow them to do all of the. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Blessing has actually answered most of the questions I wanted to ask, but I think I should still throw the question so it will be clear that you answered. Yeah. Like smart investors, most of them are moving in, even in doubt that they do not know how to work around those processes. They still want to invest. But I want to understand why would I want to invest 50 million naira in a farm estate? Why? Why don't I just buy a house, already built house, and maybe start renting it out? Why do I want to invest 50? I want to tie down 50 million naira in a product. And definitely you promised every year return. So why would a smart investor want to invest 50 million naira?
Okay, on that, you will discover that farming is taking a different shape. Look at the internet. You see a lot of farming is coming up, and looking at both of them, farming, investing in farming, and also investing in building.
Yeah.
Each of them have advantages. In terms of farming, governments are even encouraging individuals to go into farming. Why? Because we have deficits in that area of the economy. So the government in general, they are encouraging, wanting people to come and invest in farming. So we have extremely limited, controllable issues or disadvantage in farming. And when you invest in farming, look at the return. You can't compare the return of farming with the return of
on building.
So the
True.
return on investment on farming is quite massive. Trust me, when you invest in farming, put in 50 million naira within a short period of time, you can get 50% of your investment.
And you mentioned that you begin to enjoy return on investment, that's profits, after a period of time. So I would like to know what this period of time is.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. All right, like I've said, our farm estate business has come to stay, and in Timeless Assets Limited, we have a different plan depending on the plan you are investing in. there are some crops that tend to yield within a year to start fruiting. So such crops, if you invest into it within a year, you start getting your return.
Wow.
Like we have that of the plantain and the pawpaw. Within a year, they start fruiting and they'll be set for the market. If you invest in such, based on our own estimation and the market price, you can get your return in investments within a range of 1.2 million to 2 million. The costs of plantain and pawpaw is 5.5 million.
Wow.
So just imagine if you put in 5.5 million naira within a year, in accordance with our estimation and the market price, your return will be 1.2 million to 2 million naira within a year. That will be the first year.
Okay.
So it's going to be every year start having that. Every year. Remember, the land is also for you.
Fine.
So isn't that a good deal?
Oh.
Then looking at the other cluster, we have the coconut, we have the palm, you have the cocoa. And that, we all know that it will take about 3 to 4 years before it will start fruiting. But one good thing about it is this: the longer you're waiting, the higher your money. Yes.
Okay.
So those set of crops that takes 3 to 4 years before they start fruiting, the cost of that is 5.8 million naira. And their return is within 3 million to 6 million naira every year. After your waiting period, every year you start getting 3.3 million to 6 million naira every year. And that estimation we gave is just in the worst case scenario, which means there is every propensity that you can have beyond that estimate that you have given.
So with this conversation, I believe your eyes, just like my eyes, have been opened to what investing in farm estates can really do to my pocket and my account. So permits me to call Mr. Blessing the farm estate expert. Thank you for sharing so much light on this farm estate journey. And thank you. And I believe Miss Shemilore also learns a lot and she's no longer in doubt. But before we wrap up, I'd like to throw a question to Miss Shemilore and the viewers. Now, after hearing from the farm experts and understanding what farm estate is about, let's assume you have 5 million naira today. Would you invest in farm estates or buy designers? Oh, we are girls, don't worry, we understand. So what would you go for?
So, like, before now, I probably would have gone for obviously
designers.
Okay.
Okay.
But going by what our farm estate expert has educated us on, and if everything like is real, which I believe now that is possible, because it's not like it is not practical. It is very, very practical, because you have your crop there that is going to be sold and is going to be managed by professionals. So definitely the projected returns is sure. So it's just smart that I carry my 5 million JJ
and invest,
put it in the farm estate. Then after a while, the 5 million can still, like, I can still get my money back.
Yeah.
And still get those things that I want to get.
Okay, so knowing 5 million cannot fully get you any of their produce. You can just invest that, more like an initial deposit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you also have payment plan.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah. In Iraq, I will want to tell all the viewers out there, if you have not invested in any farm estate, I would say you are missing out. You are extreme missing out. Whatever money you have, plant it there. And in the future, you're not going to regret it. Why? Because it will yield you a generational wealth. Extremely. So invest your money and be happy tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Blessing. Like you said, plant your money on the soil that promises to grow.
People have already used money to cover my eye. All the big money I have to money. Okay, my question now is, for how long will I enjoy this
Listen.
Return.
returns on my investment?
Okay, yeah, it all depends on the crops you're investing in. Is like the cocoa, the palm. Like palm can take from about 40 to 60 years. Yeah. Once it's planted, to start yielding and to stay for over 40 to 70 years. So imagine you add 70 years to your age now. So
yes.
So it's going to take a whole long while while you continuously get your return. So that's why it's called a generational wealth.
Yes.
You can leave it for your children to start yielding and getting their return.
This is very juicy.
Yeah, very juicy. And it kind of looks simple, but those of you that refuse to invest now, you will wish you did earlier than now. So if you know someone who is trying to build a generational wealth, share this video to that person today. Thank you. See you next time. And thank you for joining this episode. Bye.